New stock of rare import.
We'll talk after you speak with the guild leader.
New stock. Of rare imports. Just in from the farthest corners of Antalur.
I hear Brother Vigorous has you testing one of his ladies. What do you think?
Haven't had the pleasure yet.
That axe. You carry it well. I have a good feeling about you.
Thanks.
I wanted to talk to you about Azar's grandmother. She visited Azar at the guild just a few days before the incident.
Meaning?
I'm not quite sure, but this is only the first incident we've had happen outside these halls.
Meaning?
This location was one of the first buildings in Hatman Dor, and the site of our first true victory against the necromancers. As much as we think of it as our home, it's easy to forget that we are standing guard as well.
You mentioned other strange occurrences.
Equipment jumping off tables, armor and weapons coming to life. It's as if our home is trying to kill us. With Azar still recovering, I need someone to help me put an end to this quickly. If the power in these halls is growing, we may not be able to stop it later.
What do you need from me?
The axe you were given was designed to repel magic. Take it with you to the memorial hall beneath the guild. No one has been down there since the incident. Report your findings to me.
Welcome, morsel. Tell me something. Are you a god? No. Then you will die. I'd like to change my answer. Not now. Yeah. Each day I grow stronger. What are you? Resurrection. that weapon.
And built to level the playing field.
I'll pry the flesh from your miserable bones.
Did you find it? Are there more of them?
The weapon works, but I'm not sure it's gone for good.
A small victory nonetheless. Vigorous has been anxious to find out. Speak with him if you feel well enough.
How'd she do?
The weapon is well crafted, but not enough to kill it. It recognized the difference, though.
That means I'll have to build something more powerful from scratch. Keep the one you have. Consider it a gift.
Thank you.
I'll get back to work. See me later if you need to pick up some supplies.
Friend! It should be a crime to pass on these fantastic wares.
Everything must go. After over 10 years of faithful service, we are finally closing our doors.
I thought you'd be taller.
I'm sorry?
Forgive my manners. They call me Tongue. Perhaps you've heard of me. Knowing who you are, however, is what I'm paid for.
I know who you are.
I've heard you've been asking about the Tower of Fangs. Quite carelessly, I might add. But if you'd like a more definitive answer to such an ambiguous question, I'd advise you to follow me.
Thousands of orders buying in bulk from the most high-end factories in Hatman.
Oh,
Come see how I can pass these savings on to you. exotic wares and weapons recovered from the great battle of... Don't miss out on this limited opportunity.
After you.
Hey.
I must apologize for this perceived dishonesty.
Open the gate. Now.
Not yet. I'm afraid I cannot ask you to perform the task at hand without knowing you are competent enough to complete it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Mirage offers you information about the whereabouts of one Captain, who, as you probably already know, is the only one to return from the tower alive.
And what does Mr. Mirage want in return?
Nothing for the moment. Mr. Mirage offers this information as a sign of good faith.
Why the trap, then?
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Mr. Mirage is very ritualistic when it pertains to hiring new people. Do you still wish to learn where to find the captain?
Yes.
Then you'll find him with his party in seclusion south of here. Less than a mile to be more precise. He's built a camp within a small village there. I recommend inquiring about the specifics with the rebels in the area. Now, back to business. Gentlemen, you may begin. Good luck.
Not now.
Quite impressive. There's a slight theatricality to your methods.
What kind of test was this?
The kind you live to complain about, apparently. Which leaves me with the pleasure of announcing that Mr. Mirage would like to make you an offer.
What if I'm not interested?
While your hesitance might be considered measurably understandable, suggesting that Mr. Mirage isn't the type of person one should consider refusing seems in order.
What's the offer?
You've made several inquiries into a series of murders that recently took place.
I have.
Then it's safe to assume you know that 8 years ago Mr. Mirage inherited control of Hatmandor's underground.
He cut his way to the top.
In a manner of speaking. Before Mr. Mirage received his inheritance, he was forced to remove Tors Daram, his predecessor. Several of his followers, however, refused to cooperate.
I heard. He had them killed, their families as well.
After we cleansed Daram's residence, Mr. Mirage later discovered a stone left unturned. A boy. A son.
He wasn't accounted for.
Someone was silenced in his stead. Daram's nephew. The resemblance was striking, so close in fact that by the time we discovered our error, Daram's heir was nowhere to be found.
And now you think that he's...
Yes, this is Mr. Mirage's assumption.
And you want me to...
To correct this error, naturally.
And in return?
Money, of course. It's worth noting that the good faith he's shown thus far is extended to relevant financial matters as well. Furthermore, if you succeed, our interest in your services may prove to become much more consistent.
I'll do it.
Good. You should begin with Zask, the only remaining Daram loyalist left by both our target and our employer.
Why was he spared?
Mr. Mirage wisely assumed that if Daram's son returned to the city, he'd contact Zask. He's been monitored ever since, yet our assumption now seems flawed.
Then why bother?
We're simply interested in knowing if we missed something, so it is part of your task to discover this before our situation escalates. This is espionage, not an interrogation. Convince him to trust you. He owns a small workshop in Chesnadar. I pray that Basil hasn't overestimated your skill set regarding this matter. Best of luck.
Tell me more about the boy.
He had dark hair. His name was Daniel, though time has a way of rendering such trivial information even less relevant.
Tell me about Zask.
His appearance betrays his age in a least ideal fashion. While he's quite old, he appears ancient. He crafts armor and weapons from his workshop in Chesnadar. While we ironically make the occasional purchase from him, he's been reduced to filling large orders for the Empire. Not exactly ideal work for one who considers themselves an artisan.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems you do indeed.
Let's see.
Hey, you. The commander told me to give you these keys.
Keys?
Yeah, keys to the gates. We cut off several parts of the desert because of the Varn infestation. Unfortunately, they've taken control of some of our outposts. Now anyone crazy enough to wander the desert needs these keys. Not to mention a big stick. Here.
Hi there. Can I help you?
I was just admiring your merchandise. Is this all your work?
It is. Interested in anything in particular?
Actually, I'm job hunting at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure I can help you there. I usually only work with close friends. Family. I'm sure you understand.
But you do need someone. Please. I'm new in town. I work hard, but if I hear the same thing from everyone else in town...
Well, actually, there is something. I've got a special order coming up, but I ran out of dragon scales.
Scalping dragons? Isn't that dangerous?
Relax. There will be no dragon slaying. I just need you to bring me some old scales. And I assure you, I will make it worth your while.
In that case, I'm all ears.
There's an old hideout of one of the former Dragon Slayer factions in the mountains, not far from here. I'm pretty sure there's some dragon scales left there. Your job will be to bring them to me.
What do you need dragon scales for?
You're kidding, right? If well conserved, those things are almost impenetrable. At the same time, they're as light as a feather.
What can you tell me about the tower?
The Tower of Fangs? I'd rather not talk about it. People who do, let's just say, it's cursed.
cursed.
No one goes near it, or even talks about it. I know you're new around here, but you'd be wise to follow suit.
All right. So how many scales do you need?
I guess 5 should suffice for the time being. Here, take this key. I put a lock on the hideout, just in case someone came across it before I had a chance to give it a proper look over. A simple precaution.
Cold, dark, looks fun. Yeah. Hey. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's rich. What do we have here? Let's get this over with. That's rich. Good. Hey. This should be fun. Got it. Got it. Good. Warned you. That's rich. Looks useful. What do we have here?
Hey, it's me, Suleiman, from the Brotherhood.
What do you want?
Heard you're running errands for that shit-stained Zask and that you're getting him some dragon scales.
Maybe. What's your interest in the matter?
Well, I'd like to buy them from you.
I'm a man of my word. Sorry, I can't help you.
Damn it. You look like a man of business. I guess I was wrong about you.
Another starving father trying to feed his family was tortured and murdered like...
Level of customer satisfaction in all of
New stuff. Whatever you want, whatever you need. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you'll find it all right here and right now.
Hey.
Another factory to open in Hatmandor. Come on, come on.
Got my scales already?
Here you go. Just as we agreed.
You did great. The scales are quite big, so I may be able to make something extra for you. But first, I've got another job for you. I'm running a bit behind on an order for the city guard. They were supposed to receive these swords yesterday, but I'm just now finished. Mind running them over? Well, not run. The payment should be 300 auras for each, but tell them I'll drop the price to say 1,300 for all 5.
Consider it done.
Satisfaction in all exotic wares and weapons recovered from the great battle of... Greetings, sir. Greetings and salutations. I appreciate your business. Gods know we need it more than ever with these taxes.
Nothing but the best wares, all priced to meet your financial needs.
I guarantee the highest
Take advantage of high quality. Come one, come all, come big, come small.
I'm a little busy here.
I have a delivery from Zask. 5 swords, if I remember correctly.
Where were you yesterday?
Zask sends his apologies, and has offered to drop the price to 1,300.
Fair enough. Here's your auras. But tell him that if he's late on the next order, I'll have no choice but to bring him up on charges.
Everything must go. After all,
What are you doing?
Watch where you're going, son. Nothing but the best wares, all priced to meet your financial needs.
Good.
Ow!
For an emperor with prices.
Hey,
all-
watch it, boy. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you'll find it all.
You're back. And the payment?
Of course.
Good work. Bastards get a bit touchy when they can't play with something shiny. Here's the payment I promised. That's not all. I was able to make you a nice pair of boots from the leftover dragon scales. Just try them on. I guarantee you won't want to take them off. I'll be honest, I wasn't convinced you'd return with the money. And since it seems I can trust you to keep me both out of jail and out of poverty, I need a favor.
I owe you quite a bit of gratitude. Name it.
Someone I care for is planning to do something very dangerous. I've tried to help, but she's insisting on doing it alone.
What are you asking, exactly?
Convince her to reconsider. And if that's not an option, please, try to keep her safe. Can I count on you?
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. You'll find her in the northeast part of Shesnadar. She lives in a small rooftop addition there.
I'll find it.
I look at thousands of booths every week and select only those meeting the toughest standards of quality and value. Let me be your personal shopper.
Leave! Don't make me say this twice!
Three young men were dragged kicking and screaming to the dungeons this morning.
Hey!
Ah! Come one, come all, come big, come small, come once and come twice for the best quality and
You.
Risa,
This is unexpected. Maybe not the best timing, but certainly not unwelcomed. How did you find me?
actually, I was expecting someone else.
I'm sorry?
Zask sent me here to talk with someone.
What did he tell you?
That you were attempting to do something stupid.
And he asked you to stop me.
Well,
It's not gonna happen.
actually, he asked me to help you. Let me try.
I have to do this alone.
No, you want to do it alone. I won't stand in your way, but my offer still stands.
Let's see what you say when we get there.
And Zask said you were unreasonable.
I probably owe you an explanation before we get started. I'm in serious debt with the wrong kind of people. The powerful kind.
Maybe I can help. How much do you owe?
They're not interested in auras. Not now, at least. They want Maliel's tear.
They want what?
Maliel's tear. It's a gem locked deep beneath Hatmandor's temple. Money is meaningless to these people. The priests are obsessed with the religious artifacts. They won't sell it.
Then how do we get to it?
There's a man who can help us. A thief named Mason. He's broken into the temple several times over the years.
What makes you think he'd help us?
If someone helped you escape from prison, I'm sure you'd be inclined to repay the favor.
What's the plan?
Mason's being kept in Hatmandor until he can be transferred. We'll have to be quick.
So what? We just kill the guards, grab Mason, and disappear?
Leave the guards to me. You're pretty light on your feet from what I've seen so far. I need you to enter the guardhouse and find Mason. Think you can manage?
Do I have a choice?
Not anymore. I have a few loose ends to tie up first. I'll meet you at the south entrance of the guardhouse.
Take your time.
Be a good sport, and maybe I'll make it worth your while.
Don't get left with last year's wares. Be ahead of the times and trends.
Looks like I beat you here. Stop for a nap.
A little beauty rest is never a bad thing.
Better for some than others, handsome. I'll distract the guards. You focus on getting Mason out of his cell. Find a sewer entrance on your right, on the other side of the street. That's your exit. But move quickly. I can charm the pants off most anyone, but there's always a few faithful husbands in the crowd. We'll meet back at my place. Here's a map, in case you get lost. Ready?
I think so.
Good enough for me. Now go. Use the stairs to the tower for cover. I'll see you back at my place.
New shipment just arrived from aspiring young... Don't get left with last year's wares. Be ahead of the times and trends with these revolutionary designs. Don't get left with last year's wares. Be ahead of the times and trends with these revolutionary...
What's this? Let's see.
Find anything on Mirage?
Not yet.
Let me know.
New shipment just... arrived from aspiring young craftsmen. Don't get left with last year's wares.
Thank gods. I've been looking everywhere.
Can I help you, miss?
A strange man has been following me. I've been circling my house for an hour, looking for a guard who might walk me home safely.
I'm sorry, miss, but I'm the only one on duty.
Guarding an empty room? My house is just down the road.
Actually, I'm guarding Maison. one of the most infamous thieves in Antilor.
Is he skilled enough to know his captor is busy walking a very lucky woman back to her door?
If we caught him, probably not. Alright, but I'll need to finish this quickly.
Naturally.
Looks useful.
I heard the guard leaving. If you came here to make out, that's not going to happen. You're just not my type.
If you want to get out of here, shut up and follow me.
The gate lever's on the other end of this room. The guards will be back soon. We should hurry. The guard...
Hey, watch it, boy.
Mind slowing it down a bit? Right behind you.
Watch it, friend.
You mind telling me where we're going?
Someplace a little quieter. A cozy spot in Chesnadar.
Whatever you say. Look, I know these sewers like the back of my hand. And if we're not careful, the guards will be the least of our concerns. Stay close to me.
Hello, gentlemen.
Risa, what are you doing here?
The guards noticed Maisie disappearance. They're stationed near the exit of the sewers in Chesnadar.
What now?
Plan B. My mage friend set up a teleport here in the sewers. It's connected directly to my place.
Why wasn't this plan A?
I don't trust ancient artifacts that no one fully understands. You got a problem?
Let's just hope we end up where we intend to.
Yeah. Hate to have you landing on top of me.
Whoa, let's not get too excited.
Looks like we ran out of plans.
Looks like something's blocking our way out.
You're not going to.
Relax. They're just a set of badly coiled bandages.
You never overlook an opportunity to impress a woman.
Never. This should be fun. God, you're glad you met me. Stay down.
Phew. In one piece.
Obviously.
Enjoying the smell of freedom?
I imagined it'd smell more like roses. Not that I couldn't do it myself, but consider me grateful.
If Sergeant Figure had been on duty, the only escape you'd make would be from Mortal Coil.
So, what's this going to cost me?
Malil's tear.
Out of the pot and into the fire.
Would you prefer the pot?
I assume at least you already know where it is.
That's why you're here. We need to know how you got in.
Quite easy, I must say. I got plans of the temple somewhere in my safe house. Let me bring it and I'll tell you all I know.
All right. Let's give him some time.
Can we trust him?
We don't have to. But I trust Yersk. Mazen's in it for the thrill, not the money.
Yeah, after spending some time with him, I believe it.
I need some time to work out our next move. I'll see you in a bit.
I don't have to leave.
But I think you should.
Looks useful.
Hey!
And? How is she?
She's all right.
Thank gods. So, what did they say to that stubborn child to dissuade her from breaking into the city prison?
Nothing. We did it together.
That's what I was afraid of. At least you kept her safe, and for that, I thank you. I ended up making a lot more than I thought on that dragon scale job you helped me with. Here, take this. You earned it.